Bob Martin here. Now in this post, I want to explain to you what research should include, things to look out for. Now I made a little sketchbook full of examples, so let's have a look. Okay, one of the first things you want to look for in your research is the shape of things. Shape plays an important part in fashion and should play a part in your research as well. You might find research and inspiration on shape in interiors, in nature, or even architecture, like the silhouette of this building. You also want to look at structure. Now structure supports shape, so in that it's very important. For instance, if your research would be hot air balloons, you would want to look into the shape of these seams, because it's these seams that actually create the tunnel shape of the balloon. If you're looking at historical clothing, you want to look at the undergarments and the mechanisms in that undergarment that makes the silhouette of the outer garment. You also want to look at details in your research. A lot of surprises are hidden in the details, so be sure to take a good look. For instance, in this military jacket, there's a lot of beautiful details, including the buttons, the embroidery, and even the seams. But the details don't only have to be in fashion, they can be other things. Here's some research that I done of the inner workings of a pocket watch. I even done some sketching to help me understand how it works. You may even look at the markings and the symbolism on coins as part of your detail research. Color also plays a very important role in fashion and should in your research. Here's a picture of a rusted barrel that I found at a junkyard. You can look at art, or again, you can look at nature. Like for instance, this bird could be the inspiration for your color scheme in a collection. Look at texture, because texture will inspire textile development. Speaking of which, your research should also include print and surface decoration. Now you might want to collect beads for your research, different color threads, look up different methods on making different types of stitches. You might want to take photography of just prints and patterns in nature or what you find around you. Also look at historical references. Now this is very important. A lot of designers use historical references in the research and development of their designs. Take a look at the shape and silhouette, the pattern work done. Look at the purpose and functionality of the garments. Use different time periods and look at the textiles and the colors that were important. You may also want to look at different designers and how they've used historical references to influence their designs. Now here's another interesting one, cultural references. Using different cultures for inspiration and research is good because it helps us step outside our box. Now you don't have to travel for cultural research. You can simply go to maybe a different neighborhood or a different store or restaurant to find cultural references. You can also look at art, or again, look at how other designers have used cultural references in their designs. Now, contemporary trends. The best way to explain this is just being aware of what's around you. Whether it's the new trends, whether it's the hype around a celebrity and what they're wearing, the style of music that's popular, what certain events might be going on. That's basically what contemporary trends is. It's just being aware of what's around you and using that in your research. There you have it. There's 9 areas that your research should include. Now go out and research and come back and check my future posts, because in those posts we're going to be doing exercises together and I'm going to show you how you can use that research and develop it.